If you want to be in that org, baby, you need to walk up to them. Scared money don't make no money. Being scared to not go after something that you're really passionate about, you're gonna miss that. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Keeping Up with PMP. That's me. If you're new here, click the subscribe button. If you are returning, what it do? Boom. So as y'all can tell by the title of this video, this is not really a get ready with me. This is just kind of like, you know, watch me do my makeup and talk to y'all about how to approach people that are Greek, and how to express your interest to people that are Greek. Yeah, so how to approach Greek people and to express your interest to people that are Greek. So I just thought, why don't I sit up and do my makeup while I'm at it? So as y'all clearly could tell, I did my eyebrows already off camera, and yeah. And so now I'm about to go ahead and go in and do my makeup. I flat ironed my hair. It was curled, but it's flat ironed now. So we just finna jump into it or whatever. I'm about to do my foundation, whatever. Y'all already know I use 2 foundations. If y'all have not seen or watched my my everyday makeup routine, or how I do my makeup type thing, because I don't wear makeup every day, so how I do my makeup basically. If y'all ain't watched that video, go watch it now. And yeah, so I got a list of things. Well, this really like some content ideas that I wrote down today, but I kind of wrote out today's video because of what I'm talking about on paper, just so you know I don't feel like I'm rambling or whatever. So first things is first. As I've mentioned before in of one of my interest videos or whatever, that there is a time and place to express your interest to somebody or whatever. You should not be trying to express your interest to somebody at a party and things of that nature. No. So if you are going to express your interest to someone that is Greek, whatever, your best time to be doing that is really at an event. And I'm speaking as if, you know, everything is back in person for you all. I know some people might still have online classes and might not be back in person, but I feel like for the most part everybody is back in person. So the perfect time and really to express your interest is y'all, I need to start this on that video because I'm trying to be multitasking, but see, this is why I do Mama AKA videos. I sit down and just strictly doing that, but it's okay. we gonna work it out. As I was saying, when it comes to expressing your interest, and when you are approaching Greek people, there's a time and a place. You don't do it when y'all out at a party or any gathering that's like tee up scene or anything of that nature. Really, a perfect time for you to express your interest to somebody and approach, you know, someone that is Greek is like during events. And so doing events, and this is like after the event, because you know, it's really so much going on like before the event or whatever. You take the opportunity when it's after the event and, you know, to talk or whatever. You should use the opportunity to talk and you know, express your interest or whatever, and, you know, letting people just even know that you're interested. After events, those are really the perfect times, because a lot of girls, they just jet out or whatever, and, you know, they don't say nothing or anything like that. They just leave or whatever. Or, you know, if it's an event like where they gotta put up chairs, a lot of girls don't stay behind. You would be surprised, but a lot of girls don't stay behind. A lot of girls just leave and they go. But that's your opportunity to, 1, help out, and then 2, you know, express your interest, and, you know, let them know that you're interested in their organization. As well as when like activities fairs are also great times or whatever, because that's the time when you're walking around to different tables, different organization tables, not even just on no Greek stuff, but other organization tables, and you know, you seeing about their org, and you know, introducing yourself and stuff like that. So that's also a perfect time to go ahead and introduce yourself or whatever. So now that I've talked about like really when the perfect time to do that, want to express your interest, I'm going to talk about, you know, approaching when trying to express your interest. So there's a way in which you do anything, kind of how I stated, like in why I'm not reading interest letters no more, and back in my video about I don't know if it was how to be an interest or how to write an interest letter. I don't know. I really feel like it was how to be an interest. I don't know. But in one of those videos, y'all know who been here since I've been doing these videos. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So there's a way in which you do everything. And I'm not saying that, I'm going to, you know, make this disclaimer. I'm not saying that Greek people are better than anybody, because we are regular individuals, or we are, you know, at the same level as you are. But people that are Greek or whatever, they take pride in their organization. So there's a way in which you have to step to somebody, you know, that's a part of Divine Nine, a black Greek letter organization at that or whatever, because I don't know if you guys know, but Divine Nine organizations were really created for those that look for a voice and a shared identity while they're all, you know, pursuing their education. So those like people who are in Greek letter organizations, also like older sorors and older people who are within these organizations, like they like legitly like take so much pride in their organization. So when you step to them, especially if you want to be in their org, you have to come correct. It's not no like trying to be on no we think we better than anybody. That's kind of why I had to just throw in a little disclaimer, because I don't think I'm better than anybody. But what I will say is, when it comes to my org, if you want to be a part of my org, you have to step. And when you come and step to me, you have to step correct. But that's just anybody. That's just not me. And I'm just being 100. Because I don't want nobody to be like, oh, Portia, you sounding mean. Because for me, I've been transparent in all my videos. So I'm not going to start not being transparent or whatever. But, so yeah, so there's a way in which you step and approach people who are Greek and in these Greek letter organizations or whatever. So when you come, like, you need to come correct. And you know, I'm just being period, like somebody else will tell you the same thing, no lie. So you just don't walk up and approach, and so you just don't approach nobody and just walk up to them and be like, you are AKA, I want to be in your org. Cause somebody gonna look at you like is Lil Mama for real? Is Lil Mama serious? Like, y'all, I kid y'all not. Like, don't do that. But also, I kind of feel like, I'm gonna say this is a common sense thing, but then again, sometimes I have to remember that common is not so common. But you just don't like really walk up to anybody and just be like, you know, I don't know. That's why I say I'm not gonna say common. You know, it should be common sense. But you really don't. You wouldn't walk up. I know I wouldn't. You wouldn't walk up and be like, you a part of the Zetas, because I want to be a Zeta. This is if I want to know AK. I wouldn't walk up and say that to nobody, especially because we're not talking about like regular organizations on campus. We're talking about Greek black letter organizations, sororities and fraternities. This is what we're talking about. We're not talking about no little like a modeling troupe or some type of little dance club or some dance team or whatever. We're not talking like that or whatever, not to downplay them, but there is a way that you come when you gonna approach somebody that is Greek. And I mean, that's just flat out, that's just simple. That's just me being 100. You don't do that, and you also don't just walk up to somebody and you also just don't walk up to somebody and just say that you're interested in their org or whatever. If anything, if you want to express your interest to somebody, when you approach them, first of all, you need to approach them and you need to be like, hi, how are you? Because that's one of the reasons why I also said within why I'm not reading, you know, interest letters no more, because people don't know how to like, I'm not even gonna say be nice, but people don't know how to be respectful. That's the word I'm looking for, or whatever. And so you don't just, you know, yeah. So when you if you're going to approach somebody or whatever, you know, you be like, hi, how are you, or whatever, and you know, ask them, you know, what's their name if you already don't know their name, and then you inform them that you're interested within their organization, and then let the conversation flow from there, as far as, you know, discussing, you know, you are whatever, you know, you are in whatever grade you're in, and you but you are in, you know, whatever grade level you're in, and you are in, you know, whatever grade level you're in, and you know, you're interested in their organization and stuff like that. But also, I understand that, you know, people want to, you know, let you know that they're interested in that org, but y'all also don't forget that people are human. So be genuine and actually like have a conversation with them or whatever, and you do that, you know, by saying, you know, with them or whatever, when having a conversation with them, and you know, getting to know them also, but making sure, you know, you let them know that you are interested within their organization. But don't just solely, you know, walk up to them just so that all they need to know is like, you know, you interested or whatever, and you didn't ask them what their name is, or even if you know you do know their name or whatever, you still need to acknowledge the fact that you know who they are, you know their name, but you also want to get to know more about them, and then y'all mess around and set up a date or something to where y'all can go do something together, and, you know, chop it up some more, and then, you know, y'all can bond or whatever and start to form a relationship, and getting to know each other, you know, more. But you just don't go up and, you know, just be talking about you want to be a part of somebody's organization, and ain't you that girl that's a part of that org and something like that. Like, you have to come correct or whatever, and y'all probably gonna be like, I'm tired of Portia saying this, but I'm just being 100, y'all really have to come correct and how y'all talk, you know, to people. Also, people have to learn how to code switch. And this is not saying forget who you are, because I feel like I'm gonna have some of them people, you trying to make me not, you know, be something that I'm not, da 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 da, because I'm gonna get to that also. But no, that's not what I mean at all when I say that. That's not what I'm saying at all when I say that. When I say that, I'm saying that in a sense of you have to learn how to, when you're in certain settings don't cause to be your ghetto ratchet self. And I mean, I'm just gonna be 100, because within being in a Greek letter organization, within being in a fraternity or sorority, there's a way in which you have to operate yourself. You still can be yourself, but when it comes down to business, so like when you see people at activities fairs that you all might have, or events, people are functioning and acting in a professional manner. People are acting in a certain manner because that's business or whatever. If they ain't at no event and they just, you know, hanging out, doing whatever, that's up to them. But they also still hold a certain standard, or still carry themselves in a certain manner. So like I was saying or whatever, you still have to, when approaching somebody, approach them in a certain manner, and you have to learn how to code switch. Code switching is a thing or whatever, and I feel like a big problem for the African American community department or whatever is a lot of people don't know how to code switch, or, you know, people, you know, feel like because I'm code switching, I'm not being real to myself, and it has nothing to do with that. Business is business. You feel what I'm saying? So when it's time to handle that business, you need to handle that business. So if that means you need to switch up, hi, how are you? If you need to, whatever the case may be, or whatever you need to say, if you need to do whatever you do, you know, switch your tone from what's up, bitch, you need to do that. So that's why I say, when in doubt, when you are coming in contact and approaching people that are Greek, there is a way in which you do so. So yeah, that's exactly what I mean, you know, when I say that. Hopefully that makes sense. Let me make sure I'm still on topic. So now I kind of want to talk about how, when I just mentioned me saying that when you approach Greek people, you need to, you know, like approach them in a certain manner or whatever, and about code switching and things of that nature. So next I want to talk about being you. There's a way in which you can still carry yourself in a certain manner when you are, for instance, expressing your interests or whatever. There's still a way that you can carry yourself in a certain manner, but also you know, kind of get, you know, what you need to get across or whatever, but still being you. You can still be you and still, you know, get business done. You feel what I'm saying? And a lot of people, I feel like, don't realize that or whatever, but I'm here to let you know you definitely can. Okay, so when I'm saying be you or whatever, I'm saying like don't pretend to be somebody that you're not. Code switching is not pretending to be somebody that you're not. That's something in which that you do when you're in certain settings, professional settings, formal settings. Informal settings, you don't have to be all about, I need the code switch this, I need the code switch that. But oh yeah, so don't be acting like somebody that you're not. And when I say that, I'm saying too, because if you get picked to be in this org and then all of a sudden you start acting this way, and they're gonna be looking like, damn, this how she, you know, this how she, you know, act, or this is how she's always acted. She just put on a front. Like, don't sell that you just owe 2 goody shoes and you this and you that or whatever, because at the end of the day, word, you know, mugs talk, and people gonna find out who you really are and how you really act, and stuff like that, you know, from the jump. So don't come selling this dream or whatever. Oh, I'm this, I'm that, I just stay in my room all night and I don't go out, I don't like the party, and then somebody can pull up a whole video with you shaking your ass in a party, like throwing it like you just don't care, baby, like this your last time to party or whatever. So don't do that, child, or whatever. Still, there's, like I said, there's a way in which you can be you, and but still carry yourself in a certain manner when it's about business. You feel what I'm saying? Or whatever. And you know, just because we are regular people, because we are or whatever, there's still a way in which you know, approach us being, you know, regular individuals that are a part of these Greek organizations. And I feel like a lot of people be making it awkward and they be scared to speak or whatever, but I literally, like, people be forgetting, like, I'm gonna say this again, like, that we are also regular people. So I feel like how you start a conversation with regular people, like, do the same thing with us or whatever. Like, don't, you know, make it awkward than what it needs to be, because it honestly don't even need to be awkward at all, if you ask me. But yeah, so that's that. Oh, also, what I was also about to say is about being scared, y'all. Scared, what Meek Mill say, scared money don't make no money. Being scared to not walk up to somebody that is Greek or whatever because you scared of what they're going to say. What's the most somebody can say to you? Oh, I don't want to talk right now, or I'm busy, or I got X, Y, and Z going on. Like, scared money don't make no money. So if you just continue to be scared or whatever, you never gonna find yourself accomplishing, you know, your dreams or your goals or something that you you know, really want to accomplish, especially if that's being in a sorority. Like, you're never going to accomplish it, whatever, because you have to get out your comfort zone, especially being in a sorority also, because you're gonna put on events, especially if you go to a large campus or whatever. You're gonna put on a lot of events or whatever, where you're gonna have to, you know, get out of your shell. You're gonna have to get out your comfort zone. You're gonna have to speak in front of a lot of people. You're gonna put on events in front of a lot of people. That's the same with, you're gonna have to go to conferences or whatever with lots and lots of people. And sometimes you might have to speak or whatever at those conferences or whatever, or somebody might ask you what you think about something, and you might have to speak. So y'all have to get out of that mindset. Oh, I'm scared, I don't want to approach her. If you want to be in that work, baby, you need to walk up to them. Scared money don't make no money. Being scared to not go after something that you're really passionate about, you're gonna miss out on a lot. And of course, you being in a sorority is gonna get you out your shell, because you can be shy, but like when it comes to business, like you have to be outgoing and outspoken at that point when we're talking about business. But yeah, but that's really it or whatever. I just feel like you know, sometimes, you know, people kind of make it harder than what it needs to be. Like it's really, you know, not that hard, you know, or whatever. I get, you know, some people might be shy, but y'all legit, I'm like I said, I ain't gonna tell y'all not wrong, and I'm always be 100 with y'all. Y'all have to get out of that I'm scared mess. Y'all have to get out of that I don't know what to say, I don't want to come off this way, I don't want to come off that way or whatever, because think about it, they was in your same shoes and they got what they wanted, they where they are, because they had to build up the courage to sit there and walk up to whomever it is that they had to walk up to, because they wanted what they wanted. They wanted to be a part of this organization. They wanted to be a part of that organization. So sometimes you have to step out your comfort zone. And I know sometimes that, you know, we hate that or whatever, but sometimes you have to be uncomfortable doing the things that you really want or whatever, or trying to get something that you really want to get to. Sometimes, you know, what God say, you have to be in, you know, uncomfortable positions or whatever, and circumstances, in order for you to get where you need to be. So if that means that you're being uncomfortable because you have to step out your comfort zone and you shy, so that you can express your interests, you have to do just that. Like, you get what I'm saying? So yeah, or whatever. But I'm damn near done with my makeup, and I'm kind of literally almost, well, practically I'm done with the video as well. But I just kind of wanted to, you know, kind of let you all know that whatever, because I feel like somebody has asked me, you know, like, how do you approach, you know, Greek people or whatever without somebody or whatever to express your interest without seeming weird or whatever. You're not going to seem weird, because of course they know if you approach me that you want to be a part of my org, so it's not going to be weird. So y'all need to get that out y'all head now, because you aren't seeming weird, because somebody had to approach somebody for me to become an AK. I had to approach somebody for me to want to become an AK. And whoever's at your campus or whatever, your school or whatever, that's a part of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, or any organization at that or whatever, they had to approach somebody to express their interests or whatever. So like I said, just y'all just be you or whatever sometimes, but also do it in a certain manner, because you know, you just gotta come correct or whatever. But yeah, but you know, sometimes you just have to step out of your comfort zone, and sometimes you have to be uncomfortable when it comes to, you know, I don't remember the last thing y'all heard, because my camera, it went like, you know, max timing or whatever. But like I was saying, you have to sometimes be, where the hell is my whatchamacallit? You have to be uncomfortable in certain circumstances to get where you are. So if that means that you're being uncomfortable because you're scared to walk up to them and express your interest, then so be it or whatever. But that's really all I had for this video. Hopefully this was, you know, a decent video or whatever. But I'm about to just do my lips and then take off my edge thing and then come back to y'all. Then we're gonna close out this video. Okay, y'all, so I'm back. My lips is done, my edge thing is off, and y'all, I should have recorded a video of me installing my own fucking wig, but whatever. But I hope that this video was helpful in a sense to somebody and is giving somebody a push to step out their comfort zone and to stop being scared and speak, and let whomever it is know that they want to be a part of this organization or that organization or whatever. Is very, very important. I feel like when you stay in your shell or whatever and you don't, you know, get out of that scare stuff or whatever, you will miss out on a lot in life or whatever. And I'm kind of starting learning that or whatever, especially like with my you know, micro ombre shading of me starting this journey or whatever. I'm realizing, especially like with buying supplies and stuff, a lot of this stuff is not cheap or whatever. And so I shouldn't be scared to invest in myself. So I'm going to use that same phrase and, you know, apply it to y'all. You shouldn't be afraid or scared to invest in yourself by walking up to whomever it is that you need to walk up to that express your interest. Don't be scared, y'all. Take that shot and go for it. You got it or whatever. What's the worst somebody can tell you? Oh, can you get back to me at a later date, or can we talk at another time or whatever? Like, you feel what I'm saying? So just look at it, you know, in that aspect or whatever, or in that light or sense or whatever. But I am going to end out this video. Your girl looks good. I ain't even going nowhere though, but I am about to do another video. So definitely stay tuned or whatever and watch that video right after this one. But it's your girl P, and y'all already know what I'm about to say. It's your girl P, and I'm what? And I'm what? And I'm what? And I'm out.